I spent the majority of my adult years seeking validation from my daddy, overcompensating with my parenting, confused about my sexuality, striving for perfection in hopes to get his attention, but my accomplishments went unnoticed because my failures overshadowed them. He told me, never let a man touch you in your private places. And if he tells you he loves you, he doesn't really mean it. But after hearing I was raped by my son's father, he said, I laughed about your poem, Closure. You should have listened to what I told you. But see, that wasn't the time for I told you so's. I thought he would tell me I was worth more than diamonds and gold. When I had my first child, he told me, no good man would want me, and if I kept the baby, I would be on welfare and live in poverty. He said I would be on a bus stop pushing a stroller with no transpo, but I ended up doing the opposite of what he thought of me. I bought 2 houses with 2 kids and a Lexus with my own money, never asking him for nothing. I wonder if he's proud of me. I wrote my first book of poetry in 2007, my 4th book in 2011. He read one poem, got offended, and refused to read the rest of them. Not one time did I hear him say, congratulations. I was featured in Essence magazine in the natural hair edition. He said, that picture was so pretty, I didn't think it was you. Gee, thanks, Dad. I was hoping you would tell me I looked beautiful. When I had a show in Tulsa, I invited him to most of them, but he said he couldn't come because he was tired by 8 p.m. So I just stopped expecting him to be present for my events, but every poem I spit from my heart like my daddy would critique them. He was overly critical of me, which made me an overachiever. I got married 2 times trying to make him a believer. Every setback was a blow to my ego. Every downfall was his chance to be my hero, but see, I didn't have a Superman for a daddy to run to my rescue. I didn't have the type of daddy to tell me I will be successful. He never acknowledged my greatness, just pointed out my pitfalls, and I'm 37 years old waiting to hear, good job. My dad passed away on March 15th, and I still don't know if he's proud of me. He wasn't the best communicator, and we lived by 2 different philosophies, and yeah, I know that he loved me, regardless of how he showed it. And I know he wanted the best for me, regardless of how he told it. He just had a funny way of showing it. I realized my daddy couldn't give me what he didn't have on his shelf. He couldn't compliment me, congratulate me, or see my heaven past his hell, because he looked at life through a warped perception of himself, so it was impossible for him to validate me when he didn't even have a father himself. But I just wanted him to see that all my beautiful mistakes made me great, and everything I went through made me who I am today. And even though to this day I still don't know if he's proud of me, I'm proud of myself.